Let's talk about this woke mayor, man. This woke mayor. Apparently, he's pushing this socialist idea for grocery stores as a way to combat people wanting to leave because of theft. That's how he wants to solve it is socialism. We could also like arrest the people who stealing. That's just a thought. Having more police stop by the stores, old school mom and pop shop type of way. Patrolling certain neighborhoods definitely to, increase the people seeing them around. Oh, how about this? Don't try to penalize the store owners for protecting their store. That could be something. That could be like an option. Maybe I'm tripping. You guys let me know. But let's check this out, man. Let's see what they have to say. Let's see what their option is. Maybe it might work. Who knows? I couldn't say that with a straight face. You never know. You never know, man.
I wanted to know if there is a capacity limit, and what is that limit, if there is one, and why can't we close the borders of Chicago or the state of Illinois in the first place? Why can't we close the borders?
I don't know if there's a limit. I do know that when you are seeking asylum, you are granted protections from the U.S. to not return. So that is a process that folks are going through when they come here, when they get their interview, and then the Texas governor sends them to Illinois, and specifically Chicago.
So they get to come, once they do an interview in Texas, they get to come regardless. Texas says you're an asylum seeker, you're being persecuted, so yeah, you can leave your country and come here and go wherever you want.
Not Texas. This is the federal government is the one that does the process around asylum seeking. It is Texas who is making the decision to send them to Chicago.
And that's what I wanted to know. Can we say, no, we won't take any more?
It has to come from the federal government.
Yeah, that was hilarious. Seemed like they second guessing a lot, huh? Like, hey, can we cut off the border to just this city? No, how about the country? How about we allow no one to just run up in here like CJ from San Andreas, and we actually worry about our citizens? How are people homeless as hell, right? Let alone veterans are homeless as hell. And we want to take more people? Could you imagine you got a house full of kids, growing kids, do they eat like nobody business? And then you open the door and it's 5 more kids. And they the government said, you just gonna take this. You gonna take us and feed us. And now you gotta feed 5. You didn't even know how you was gonna feed the first ones. Sometimes you go hungry. You about to go hungry 5 more kids worth. Your life over. Whatever hair you had, you about to go bald. It's done. It's done. You're going to be sitting there screaming at the kids, holding up an old picture of yourself, talking about look at me. Look at what you did to me. That's not a lifestyle I want to live. That's what America doing right now. They how about we just close the borders? It is one city and state. How about we just don't just allow immigrants to just pull up like that? No shade, but that's how you just gonna pull up. We don't even know if you're gonna be a contributing member to our society or to our country. I don't know.
Despite that $500 million city deficit, the mayor is exploring the idea of opening a city-owned grocery store to promote food equity.
But as CBS 2's Jermon Terry found out, you won't be able to buy food anytime soon.
He's live in the newsroom to break it down for us. Jermont?
Joe and Erica, this is simply a plan and one done in small cities. But if the city-owned grocery store gets up and running, and that is a big if, Chicago will be the largest city to accomplish this. Tonight, Mayor Brandon Johnson's team explains the need for this push. Many neighborhoods on the south and west sides are without quality grocery stores. Windows are boarded up after private chains moved out. Take this former Aldi at 76 in Ashland in Auburn Gresham. It closed more than a year ago.
All of our stores are closing. And so now we have to go outside of our neighborhoods.
Native Southsider Shelley Williams welcomes any plans to bring grocery stores back. That includes Mayor Brandon Johnson's newest initiative to get the city into the grocery chain business.
So I think that's a good idea that Mayor Johnson is picking up the slack where these big store chains are leaving.
Under Mayor Johnson's proposal, the city would use economic development grants. Yumi Grisby, the administration's policy chief, says the city will team up with an organization to open a city-owned grocery in one of Chicago's food deserts.
And so we are not spending any taxpayer dollars, right? What we're also going to be able to access is the funding that exists at the national level, at the state level.
The major grocery chains claim they left these communities because it just was not profitable. So it begs the question how Mayor Johnson can flip that narrative.
And so it's not necessarily about profitability. It really is about what is the impact on Chicagoans.
How does a grocery store get pushed ahead of crime and safety over other things?
I don't want to say that this is taking a priority. I would like to say that overall, it's not also about a grocery store. What it is about increasing access to healthy options and to food for all Chicagoans.
And while the mayor's office says the grocery store will be funded by grant money, we should note some of the grant money could come from states and federal tax dollars, just not local tax dollars. There's no timeline when this initiative would or could move forward. Live in the newsroom tonight, Jermont Terry, CBS 2 News. Joe and Erica.
Jermont, thank you.
Yeah, nah. It definitely seems like it's about to be robbery season. It's going to look crazy. People are just going to walk in there, moonwalk out with groceries. You didn't pay for that. I don't have to. I do think that that's a possibility. It's not going to work. At least in my opinion. Maybe I'm crazy, right? Maybe I'm bugged out. Oh, crazy man. crazy bees boy. Maybe that's the case. Who knows? Yeah, this is wild. I think that this is going to be a huge problem. It's already a problem. And whoever is running things over there or just over here in general, they need to work on a lot. Right? We got to handle our own. In my personal opinion, we got to handle our own. How are still people just homeless in the streets? How is like criminals running around doing a lot of nastiness? People on the trains are wilding out. It's a whole bunch of stuff that we should worry about before we just taking people in to worry about more people, right? And I'm not saying I wish anything bad for anyone, right? And even if you disagree with me, that's okay. I'm just stating my opinion. I think that America should worry about America. It is what it is.